How's it? IndianCowboy.sports.com. Coming at you on Thursday, September 21st. Hello, I am Arun Shiva. This is Indian Cowboy. Have your free selection in just a second here between the Giants and the Niners. Hello. Indian Cowboy's been around for 19 years, and Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. Welcome to my podcast. Our best selections are over at docsports.com under Arun Shiva. Our next best selections are our YouTube Premium Thoughts. We give you 4 extra thoughts every single day, all for just $20 a month. It is our teaching channel where we teach you how to fish and how to look at ball games and algorithms more in depth as well. And you get about close to 200 selections, all for just $20 a month. Probably one of the best deals on the internet. Our final best selections are our free picks and leans, which is the daily video that you are watching right now. The link to YouTube Premium is in the comments section, as well as a link to how to get to free $60 worth of premium selections. If you want even more content, hop on to our Twitter. Check our consensus reports and trends on late night ball games all there as well, including our hot takes on sports. All right, what do I need to tell you? Well, we have the IC6 football card is out. We share with you what our biggest differences, the differentials are as far as the odds are concerned on 6 ball games. So we're pretty excited about our card. I think we're going to do really well. 7-3 with top football plays the last 10 selections as well. So that's pretty good. So looking forward to that. Baseball, we took a pass today. We have 3 selections on the docket tomorrow. WNBA, we gave you Connecticut yesterday. We had them winning by a wider margin against Minnesota, and that's exactly what happened. So 4-unit winner there. And NHL is around the corner. We're expecting a great season, like plus 12,000 about 2 years ago. I'm hoping to do that again in the NHL. And you have NBA and college basketball on the horizon, which is obviously our shtick. That's what we enjoy the most, which is NBA and college basketball, especially NBA. So looking forward to NBA is easily my favorite sport. So writing models for that. So, all right, let's get to your free thought here. I think we've won back-to-back free selections for you. We gave you Colorado and San Diego under yesterday, and we also gave you the Blue Jays as well on Monday. So we'll see, I should say Wednesday and Tuesday. So we'll see what we can do for you today. Your free selection today is I like the under between the Giants as they hook up against the Niners here. The total sits around 43.5, and we actually had this at 40. So our models had it at 40. So I like the under here today. Giants won 31-28 against Arizona. They were down big, and they failed to cover the 4.5 line. But they came all the way roaring back with a 17-0 fourth quarter and a 14-8 third quarter. So it was a 31-8 second half for them, which is impressive. They're not going to do that against the Niners here. The Niners won 30-7 against Pittsburgh and 30-23 against the Rams. They were 7.5-point favorites in that game. And, of course, the Rams put up a field goal at the last second. So that was, they were able to get inside the number. So then you have Brock Purdy here, who went 17 for 25 and 200 yards, and yet the Niners still found themselves a way for them to score 30 points. I don't see that happening either, and I don't see obviously the Giants rolling in with 32 points in the second half either in this contest. But the under does make sense. I absolutely love the idea when 2 teams score 30 plus points in their previous contest. Things have a tendency to have a letdown, have a regression, and I also like the fact that this team is favored by 10.5, which makes perfect sense because that makes it more indicative of the under as well. Therefore, I like the under between these 2 teams today, between the Giants and the Niners. I have it at 40, and it's under, and the total's at 43.5 now. Georgia State, Coastal Carolina, that is YouTube Premium. Detroit, Oakland in baseball, that is YouTube Premium. And Mets, Phillies, that's also YouTube Premium. As far as Atlanta and Washington in baseball today, I like the under there. Atlanta could just be bored. They've lost 5 of 6 coming in. Washington has won 3 of 4 coming in. Fried and Irvin here, just wild. The line is at minus 270. And then for the favorite and plus 220 for the dog, a 50 cents difference. Fried has a 2.64 ERA and a 2.84 ERA last year. Fried went 3-4-1 against Washington. He's been great of late, winning 4 in a row, going 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 run against Philadelphia, 6-6-3 against St. Louis, 7-3-0 against the Dodgers. The Dodgers start probably was the most impressive for him. 6 quality starts in a row. Irvin went 4 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs against Milwaukee. He had just gone 6-3-1 against the Dodgers. Irvin's pretty good too. And 6-4-1 against Miami. Or even 5-4-3 against Miami when Miami had revenge and he still pitched well. Both these guys are good here. I think it does make sense to take the under. So I like the under 9. I actually had this at 8. So the under 9 is what I like there. Finally, I have a lot more football thoughts, but you're going to have to wait till tomorrow. But I will give you one football thought here in relation to the Falcons and the Lions. I love the Falcons. I mean that's my team. However, I'm going to lean on the Lions here. I love the fact that Detroit comes off of a loss, 31-37 against Seattle, when Seattle was super ticked off and super motivated because Geno threw for less than 150 yards last game. They rushed for less than 100 yards as well. And Atlanta, this is their first true road game, obviously, this year. And I think Detroit minus the 3 makes sense because I think Detroit will be highly motivated off the loss. Atlanta, for as good as they played, this is their first road game. They are 2-0, but again, with Ritter, I don't know how good they're going to be on the road, especially when they face off an angry Lions team similar to the Bills, who were angry when they last faced their contest, right? And what did the Bills do to the Ravens? They routed them. So I think that's what happens here. And I do lean on the Lions as well. And as far as the Bills and Washington is concerned, I'll give you one more thought here. I like the Bills here. I think the Bills, Washington is undefeated, obviously, but I think the Bills are obviously significantly the better team. We actually had this at 8, and I think the Bills absolutely relish the opportunity to face an undefeated team and actually thump a team on the road. The Bills did win 38-10 last game. What happens when the Bills went on the road last time? They lost 16-22. They're going to get their first road win, I believe. I think the Bills win and win by a wide margin. Yes, Washington's done phenomenal with Bieniemy, but they faced Arizona, who doesn't have a quarterback, and they faced Denver, who is just not good right now. So that's something to keep an eye on as well. That's what I have, you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. That's what I have for you today. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and YouTube Premium. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Indian Cowboy working hard for you every single day. Take care.